Hi, welcome to the Parsha in 5, where in 5 minutes we try to give you an idea on the Parsha that will give you some insight and help in understanding the Parsha that you could maybe share with your family over the Shabbos table. It's a very strange story, Bilaam. The representatives of Balak come to Bilaam and say, we want you to come and curse the Jewish people. He says, look, I can't do anything unless Hashem lets me. So he says to Hashem, can I go and curse the people? He says, no. Can I curse them here? No. Can I give them a bracha? No. Just don't get involved. He says, I'm sorry, I can't go. They come back the next time and they say, we really want you to come. He says, I'll ask Hashem again. Hashem says, okay. Wow. I didn't know God could be worn down that fast. Usually parents will last longer than that before they give in to their kids. Just like that. And then God is angry at Bilaam because he decided to go. But you told me I could go. Oh, talk about the master of the double message. Yeah. And so he's on his way, and Kadosh Baruch Hu sends what has to be the most incompetent malach that ever was. He comes with his big sword to kill him, and the donkey moves out of the way. Oh my gosh, I couldn't see that coming. So he goes to the next part near a wall, and the donkey sees him and moves against the wall. And again, the malach is totally stymied. And then he goes to a place where there's walls on both sides. And he gets his sword ready, and the donkey sits down. You know, malachim have wings, they fly. They couldn't, chase them down at some point. And then Bilaam says to the donkey, he's hitting the donkey, and the donkey talks to him. Now, animals can't talk, and he says, what do you hit me for? And Bilaam answers him. You answer him? One of the jokes my kids used to tell, these two muffins were in an oven, and one of them said, wow, it's hot in here. And the other one said, a talking muffin. Your donkey starts talking to you, and you have a conversation? So what are you hitting me for? He says, because you're making fun of me. So he says, have I ever done this to you before? He goes, well, no, I have to say. And the malach appears. So what are you hitting the donkey for? He says, I'm sorry, should I go back? Oh, I don't know. I just tried to kill you 3 times. Should I go back? No, what gives you that impression? Why is HaKadosh Baruch Hu doing this? So the answer is, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will send you a message. Or as my father said to me, when opportunity knocks on the door, you at least have to answer it. Hashem will not strip you of your free will. He will let you do what you want to do. But you have to understand that you can make your own choices. And Hashem will try to steer you in the right direction. He will send you signposts. I was in Ors Chameach once, and I was in an intro program. I started going around the room. How did you get here? I met somebody at work. I met somebody, on the bus. I met somebody in school, and I decided to come to Israel and learn based on these encounters that I had. I said, wow, everybody is here because at some point you got a knock on the door. And someone said, what about the people who don't get a knock on the door? And I said, everyone gets a knock on the door. It's just some people choose not to open it. HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave Bilaam chance after chance after chance to figure out for himself what was right and what was wrong. But Bilaam was bent on being able to do what he wanted to do. And so Hashem's not going to stop him. But he's going to send a malach who, as Rashi points out, is a malach Rachamim. So it's not a malach Chabola. He was there to send Bilaam a message. Don't you understand? This is not Ratzon Hashem. But Bilaam thought, I can game the system. I can get around it. I can get what I want out of this. And he was wrong. He was wrong, and it led to his destruction. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu will send you messages throughout your life, encouraging you to do the right thing, to send you in the right direction, and you can ignore it. Yeah. I think it was Winston Churchill who said, man will occasionally stumble upon the truth, but he usually picks himself up and keeps going. He similarly said, you can always count on the Americans to do the right thing after they've exhausted every other possibility. And so it is with us. Kadosh Baruch Hu is going to send us messages in our life of what the right thing is to do. Now, and then it's up to us to decide to follow those signposts or to follow the road to destruction. Mirza Hashem, we should all look for the ideas from HaKadosh Baruch Hu and follow the right road. Shabbos.